And somebody that's been you've worked close with, I know, Saori, is Ayaka Hamasaki, who is the current RIZIN champion. I'm just curious what has been like working with her throughout your career, and now that you've beaten Kanna, you're right up there with like the top three in the world, which includes her. So are you anticipating fighting her at some point now? Is that something that you have to start thinking about?
そうですね。浜崎さん、彩香さん。
Yeah, we do. We are affiliated in the same team, but it's not like we train very closely. Because myself, I have a family and I have other obligations to take care of. So I can only train at AACC for about twice a week. And it's not like when I go to AACC, I always spar with Hamasaki. So, but when we do, she's very strong. She's just so good. She's so strong, and yeah, she beats me pretty bad. With that being said, fighting for the belt is nice, but I think that RIZIN has other very tough opponents for me before that belt. So meanwhile, I think it would be nice for me if RIZIN could match me up with those other tough fighters. And that's what I'm thinking at the moment.
Okay, all right. Yeah, just taking it fight by fight, right? So when are you kind of hoping to get in there next, Saori? Are you looking at the New Year's Eve card? Because that would then be, what, 5 fights this year for you. And if you were to win it, that'd be 5 wins. So I think that right now, with the 4 wins that you have a very solid case for being the leader of Fighter of the Year for the women. Are you hoping to have one more this year?
そうですね。大晦日っていうのは
New Year's Eve would be great. But New Year's Eve is also a very popular event for our, for Japanese fighters. So if I do get the opportunity to fight on New Year's Eve, that would be great. And I would love to take that opportunity and utilize that. But I also hold 2 belts in Deep Jewels, so I know that I'm obligated to defend those belts as well. So I think my primarily stage will be Deep Jewels. And my main focus is that I focus on every fight to win, and I train hard for every fight. So that will not change for me.